state file is created? No. Day-2 inside. Observe. Terraform plan. Oh, I need to log in this. AWS configure access key. Okay, let's give Terraform plan now. Any stateful is created now? Where it is? No. Clear, right? When stateful will create? Okay. Let me give a instance name is name equal to, just I'm giving state to understand. Instance name is state. Let's apply. Now tell me request will go to where first? Providers already there. Directly request go to AWS environment with help of providers. After that, resources created after that, that information will be stored into state file. First time request will go to where? Very first time. State file or remote? First time request will go and update like this, or go like this and update like this. First request will go to here, but no state file, right? So no state file at the time. Request will go to remote. First apply. Next is what? This after created resources, information is collected into state file. Now this state contains what? Remote resource information or not? Clear now? So this state file will take care now. Desired state, current state. Current state already here is there, right? Desired state, current state. Okay. Okay. Let's go to run Terraform plan again. Now tell me request will go to where? No changes. Request will go to where first? It will check state file already there now. It will check with state file. Desired state, current state. Desired state means what? Main.tf. Customer is going to run one more time. Okay, state file will verify with their information. AMI ID also same. Instance type also same. Tags also same. I think no need to run same changes. Ignore. Clear now? Please go that level. Wait, S3 and EC and all. We are day 2 only. Just connect with me for 15 days. 100% you can clear about Terraform, no doubt. Not only 90%. I will discuss each and every case. Okay. So now, okay. Now tell me, what is refreshing state? Every time it will refresh when you run plan and apply. Refresh means state file will check remote every time. Any changes are there in the remote? Any changes are in the remote? No. My changes, remote changes are same. I'm considering my state, current state is same. Now customer is up running a desired state. Yeah, both are same. Nothing is there. Clear or not? Till here? Okay. Now tell me state 2. Now desired state, current state same or not? Huh? Desired state is what? Okay, desired state instance name is what? State 2. What about current state? Only state. Desired state, current state both are same now. When state will change to state 2? When you apply. Okay. Who will give the permission? Yes, you can go ahead. State file. State file and okay, my end different change is there. Customer is asking apply means what? Customer want a desired state. Right or not? See, for example, I'm the person want to run. I'm running means what? I need these changes in my remote. Meaning is that I want these changes means what? I need this AMI, I need this instance step, I need this tag. Now tell me, my state file is giving preference desired state to current state or current state to desired state? Desired state to current state only. Then only you are able to control Terraform. Current state to desired state, if you do anyone do the changes in the remote directly, that will update here. That process also implemented recently. Okay. There is a new tool released in the market. The tool name is what? Monkey something. Control Monkey. Control Monkey tool recently released. My organization is recently. Let me show you. Control Monkey. Yeah, this is the tool. See, if you can see customers, we are the customer for Control Monkey also. You can, I think somewhere I have seen. Yeah, companies. Customers only. Yeah. These customers are using present Control Monkey. We are also using recently. If you are working with a multiple resources, thousands of resources, a huge, see, we are using huge resources are there. Now the ticket is released now. It's a very important ticket. So what we can do to follow this process, dev, test, Terraform, someone approved, git something. We don't have time. Simply go to cloud, do the changes manually first. Then the system will up first. Then later we can update the Terraform code. Later we have to update the Terraform code. We have to maintain desired state equal to current state. Otherwise what will happen now? Delete these resources later. So what Control Monkey will do? You can do changes locally. Manually I will update Terraform code. Understand? Yeah. Very easy now. Job is very easy. No need to learn Terraform also. Manually do, Terraform will update automatically. Yeah. That's all. Coming days you can understand. The definitely, I think it's a game changer for Terraform. I can say that definitely. Yeah. Okay, let's go to. Can we have? It's not a free open source. I need to purchase that. But I can give the lab not possible. But theoretically I can explain that. Lab not possible. I need to purchase. It's not free source. Okay. Let's go. Desired state I want state 2. So when I run a Terraform plan, expected output is what? One change only, not destroy, not create. Terraform plan. Request will go to where? So state file. Request will go to with this information of state file. State file, let me check with remote ones. It's a refresh. Okay. Refresh changes are same only, but desired state changes are different. We have to follow desired state to current state. In this case, one to change. Clear? The one to change are state 2 to state or state to state on remote. State to state on the remote, not local change, remote change. Okay, let's apply. Okay, state file is saying that want to change. Directly request go to remote. Do the changes there. State to state to. You can refresh. State to state to. In this case, just wait guys. Okay. So now state to state 2, right? Now tell me state file contains state or state 2. Control F. Control F. State. This is different state, okay? Not tag state. See state 2. Clear now? Now this time desired state, current state both are same or not? Same. So how system can understand? If you run again Terraform plan, it will go to refresh state first. Refresh state means update from the remote, any changes are there, any refreshing. Okay, same state only, no changes. Local to remote, no changes. Clear now? How Terraform will control the state here? Multiple times not to run, no need to run. So this is the process. This is basic information how state file will work. Okay. Okay. So if you run second time onwards, request will go to planner apply. Request will go to state file, and state file will go which process again? Refresh state again to collect the information from remote. Yeah, if Terraform plan 0 means apply also 0. Plan indicates what you are going to create through apply. Refresh. So desired equal to current, which means no changes. Clear? Simple logic here. To understand this concept, many students will confuse. What is state file? Still they are saying wrong answers. State file contains a remote information. It will track the remote resources, simple remote resources, cloud resources, and it will compare the desired state and current state. If both are same, zero changes. If something difference is, desired state will apply into the current state to do the changes. Clear? That's it. Now question is, this is condition is clear, right? This is basic information. Now, so we are going to start some different methods now. First method, if I do, wait please, okay, very good question, but I'll discuss this and all. If someone, what if stateful present and let's say it's information about instances we creating. What if someone clone the repository, run the same code again, if they run, they don't have state file, yes, it'll run again, right? So we no need to think, for example, simple logic. If I give this code to you, simple, we no need to think cloning and all. If I copy and paste it into Telegram group, if you run, resource will create or resource will exit? Tell me. Your end resource will create? No, this resource already exists. Not about AMI different. It will create. I'm sharing only main.tf, not state file, right? If state file is not there, okay, again it will create. Your got ESOT is not there, it will create again. Same AWS account also. If okay, see here. First method, where we need to focus. You guys are not waiting till save from my hand, okay? Just wait. I know you know some Terraform, but definitely you learn advanced things from here. Not at okay. I deleted a state file. Means what will happen here? Not there. Completely, you are decoupled with remote or not? Decouple means, let's go. If I run Terraform plan, tell me expected output is what? Stateful deleted, expected output is what? 1 to add, okay. Any other answers? First question answer I want, then I will take your questions. Error, that's what I'm saying, focus here. Okay. Okay, you tell me one thing. A simple logic is, tell me one thing. When I create a day-2 stateful, right? Sorry, day-2 directory, first time runtime, is there a stateful my end? Now, your end is there a stateful your end? Now system can understand this is fresh requirement, right? Same requirement, right? System don't know this resource are there or not. Why? System and there is a proof that you deleted. Now system point of view, this is a fresh requirement. Clear or not? In this case, not one destroy. That is completely decoupled. System can understand fresh requirement. When system knows should destroy, if state file is there only, state file deleted. Now your Terraform day-2 don't know whether instance are there or not in the remote. When day-2 knows when the instance is running or not, there is a bridge between you and remote. This is a state file. State file remote means it will apply again this resource from the fresh. Right or not? So let me change the name, otherwise you may confuse state 2 and state 3. What cache? Cache is system related. This is Terraform. System related hits cache will work. If you run flipkart.com, system related, not Flipkart, not VS Code related and something and all. What is use of AutoPro? If you give AutoPro, no need to give every time S and all. Instance is creating. Now how many instances are there? Total 2. Which instance is in Terraform control? Now created instance. And one instance already running, right? That is out of control now. That is not in Terraform control now. Clear or not? What is stateful and stateless? What is stateful? It will track the changes. Incoming traffic, outgoing traffic. Stateless, not. So in this case, now day 2, I have removed stateful, right? It's a stateful or stateless? Stateless. That's what they don't know instance is there or not creating. Clear? Now, if I run Terraform plan, request will go this stateful. Clear now? In this case, if you run this resource without stateful, system can understand new requirement. That's it. Whether you give to someone, whether you push to somewhere, someone can clone, whatever it is. Clear the concept till here now? For example, if I give main.tf plus terraform.tf stateful also. Now, if you run your end, so do today, let me know tomorrow. Create your account and send from your stateful, and don't create a big resource block. Focus on behavior, not on code still. Don't focus both and you may confuse. The error may create resource block or stateful. Once again I'm saying, if you are focusing on the tool, first understand the tool behavior, how it will work. Then go for the inside process and all. If you take a big code here, error maybe you may get from here also. You may think error is due to stateful. So completely you may confuse. Take a simple code, S3 bucket or something. Don't take S3 bucket also. Why? Tell me why S3 bucket is not good practice with stateful. If I take S3 bucket for the stateful explaining point of I'm saying. I'm not saying S3 bucket is not possible to create. Unique name, very good. Unique name, right? So if you created a stateful deleted, again if you create, what will happen? I created S3 bucket, later stateful deleted, later I applied. So you know, again it will create from the scratch. It's a new process. But what will happen? It will throw error. Bucket already exists. It's not Terraform behavior. AWS behavior. Understand, if you are getting an error, that error is related Terraform or cloud. If you are able to understand, 50% of the Terraform is completed. If S3 is creating without reading error, I'm getting error through Terraform, I'm getting error in Terraform, getting error in Terraform means no one will help you. First read the error carefully. The error is created due to cloud behavior or stateful. Clear the concept? Perfect. Okay. Now the instance is there, right? One instance is decoupled, right? That instance also will take Terraform control again. There is a concept Terraform import. We'll discuss later, not now. Okay? Discuss later. The Terraform import concept is, if infrastructure is created manually, I want to take a control of the existing infrastructure through Terraform. Then import concept is there. If you run import with existing infrastructure, stateful will create in the local. Then you can create a resource block to map the resources local and desired state and current state till get a 0. Then you can proceed. The concept will explain the later. Okay. Till here clear? The state file behavior, if I delete, what will happen? Okay. The next concept is go to console, refresh. So this is the instance now control in stateful, right? Okay. The condition is I'm going to change instance name now. Instance name directly modifying into where? Remote. Directly. But I'm not doing changes into desired state. Means main.tf. If I do same change in the main.tf, for example, same change if I do main.tf also. If I run Terraform plan, what is the expected output? 1 to add. I will do changes manually, main file also, remote also, same name. 0 change or 1 change? 0 changes only. Clear or not? Why? Refresh. When you run Terraform plan, state file will refresh, right? Refresh time it will check. Okay, here also state 0. Desired state also state 0. No changes. But now condition is what? Current state is state 0. Desired state is what? State 3. Now if I run Terraform plan, what is the expected output? One change. Okay. As of now, state contains what? State 0. State contains state 0 or state 3. State 3. As of now. When state 3, okay, I'm not going to confuse you. If I run Terraform plan, tell me the expected output. Yeah, two things we need to understand here, right? No, why two changes? Only name only, right? Okay, don't consider here state 3, there state 0, 1, 1, 2 changes. But at the end, only one name will be created. That is considered as a change. One to change. Clear or not? One to change. Let me tell you now. So here you can see still you are able to see state 3. Refresh time, it won't update directly. It will check only first. Then confirm, okay, changes are required. Then when you apply, state file inside anything changes will come? No. Why? Apply means what? Desired state to remote changes will apply. In this case, remote and what will happen? This what will happen now? Convert into rename as a state 3. Thursday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Tomorrow holiday my office. One more day is there now. Institute is there, okay? This is not school and college. Give long holidays on top. So one to change it, right? One changed means let's go. State 3. Now desired state, current state both are same or not? Now you can run Terraform apply blindly one more time. Is there any problem? No. It will correct the refreshing state, but for what? To manage the state of desired state to current state. But what it will decide? We have to change only. Okay? Now you can go and check state file inside state 3 only. Now what I am going to do, so focus now again. Control yes. I remove desired state and tags. Okay, what will happen now? Terraform plan. One change. The change is what? Desired state to remote state has to follow. State file contains what state 3 file name is. But desired state I don't want name. So Terraform state file should listen what I am going to say, right? So it will remove. One to change. Terraform apply. Here two knowledge, so you should have a knowledge on both ends, Terraform state and cloud behavior. And also why instance are not deleting, sir? Tags instance is not deleted, that you should know, the cloud level, not Terraform level. One changed. Okay, now tell me, if I'm adding now name test, understand? Now you can run Terraform state file and control F. So tags are what? Null. Normal now situation. Now if I run Terraform plan, want to change a refreshing state means desired state to current state refreshing. Want to change or not? The change is what? Desired state. It will create one more instance. Baboy. Tag won't create any instance, guys. Please understand. When the instance will create depends on the change. Yesterday I already discussed availability zone. Definitely not possible to update existing instance. Definitely we should change. We should delete and create only. Same process Terraform will follow. Okay. So for example, guys, my end suggestion to all, if you run here some changes and run want to change, you are unable to understand, for example, directly go inside the cloud, do the change manually. How it is working, same here also will work. Understand? Tag changing, you are able to do or not without stop the instance. Here also instance type, is it possible to change without stop? Here also not possible. Availability zone changing is possible in the instance level. Delete and create only. Here also same. Don't confuse with Terraform. Terraform don't do anything. Whatever you can say, that follow blindly. Understand? Clear now? I will try in different way now, little different way. So this is old instance, don't confuse. Now my end, lot of instances. Anyway, this is mine. Just remember, no tag, right? So this instance, I'm attaching a role now. manually. What is expected? Zero change, one change, destroy. Okay. No changes. Why no changes? Huh? Very good. Excellent. Here, I haven't mentioned IAM role. If I mention one IAM role here, if I attach different IAM role, definitely that will detach and attach correct IAM role. But my instance I have attached IAM role, right? Now if I Terraform apply also, that instance same IAM role still there or remove. See, I'm running AutoPro. Now automatically that instance IAM role will detach or still there? Think it. No changes, it will be there. Why? Irrespective of role related resource is not there in the main, so complete it will ignore. There is no IAM role control right from the desert state. Why tags are working like that? Tags already there here local. If tags are not there, default behavior is what? Null tags. Default behavior, no tags means null tags. Easy to default behavior in IAM role will be attached. In IAM role will be attached default behavior. If S means definitely the existing one will be detach and attach this role. Right or not? Default behavior, no IAM role here, desert state. So your API is not hit IAM role API in EC2. So it will ignore. Clear what I'm trying to say? In your interview, if I do changes manually, you have created one EC2 instance. If I do changes manually, the instance level, the changes will gone or not, they will ask simple question. You need to say that the changes related entry is there in the desert state, only the changes will gone. Until and that the change is not disturbed by your source code, desert state. Clear now? You tell me, instance type t2.micro here. Locally I will change instance type t2.micro to t2.nano. If I plan, impact will be there or not? Why? Instance type entry is here. Desert state may maintain the current state. But IAM role is in a desert state. That's what it won't disturb to current state. Clear? The behavior that you need to understand. Don't blindly follow. Remote changes will gone. Terraform play. It's not like that. The related entry is there in the desert state only. It will maintain the desert state to current. Otherwise, desert state will ignore. Clear? Okay. Now tell me Terraform state and until unless it mentioned in the TF, there won't be change anything. Yes, correct. In this case, in state file inside, any IAM role is attached. Attached role is what? EC2 admin is there, right? When you run time refresh state, it will call the information from the remote, but it won't create any impact. It won't create an impact. Why? Desert state is not there irrespective to state file. The information is there also, no problem. But state already captured the remote information. When these changes will gone, if you add a desert state, I needed this IAM. For example, my IAM profile is test, for example, which means what? Stateful should listen what you are saying. Desert state. Immediately stateful will check the remote. Still AWS something is there. Okay, you are asking test, right? Okay, it will apply. It will be detached, it will apply. Understand the process? This is very, very important understanding, guys. Any questions?
ಏನಿತ್ತು ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಹೋಯ್ತಾ ಏನಾಯ್ತು
Okay. You can create n number of instances in the same main.df. There is a, in AWS, how to create a multiple instances? In AWS console, there is a count. We can give a number over there, right? Here also count. Give C five instance will create. One instance name I need one name. Second instance need different name. Third instance name different. There are some concepts. For loop and all there. Clear till here? I have already elaborated. The entry is not there in the resource level, na? It will ignore. Simple statement is, whatever changes you do manually in the remote, the changes related entry is not there in the desired state. Simply it will ignore. Clear the statement? But tax level, why it is not working like that? Tax entry is there here. See, for example, okay, even you may get a doubt. So if I give like this, current state some changes are there, the tax level. If I apply, it has to apply desired state only. Current state will replace with the desired state. That's fine. But even if I'm not mention the tax, but if you do changes tax renaming in the remote, you may understand it won't disturb. Why the entry is not there in the desired state? But desired state, this is meaning is not in, this is meaning is null tax. Understand? The meaning is null tax, means zero tax. So entry is there indirectly. Instance if you create a by default, null will update. That means what? You need a null. Understand? If tags are mandatory, for example, while creating instance, in that case, definitely the entry is there only here, that will be here. IAM role is a automatically IAM role will attach, for example, instance. Now if I apply, what will happen? Existing IAM role will be detached, this IAM role will be applied. Understand? Yeah. That's what AWS knowledge is mandatory. If you are doing Terraform with combination of AWS knowledge is mandatory. Yeah. Tags are optional, correct. Okay. Let's go to key pairs. I'm creating a key pair. Some dev test prod like this. Okay.
రెండు కూడా
Now tell me. Key pair already in the cloud itself is there. I'm calling the same key pair. Will it able to create or not? Terraform, what Terraform knows? You are giving key name. Terraform will create key name. I mean, give instance. Very good. Give instance this key only, right? So this key will take from the remote already exist. But local this key is not there, right? You are unable to connect from local. This is different story. Now tell me, if I run key name, my existing instance key is not there, right? go. This instance key is not there, right? You can go and check. Key entry is empty. I have created this server without key. There, here, where? Okay, otherwise simply connect SSH client if I go. So no key. No key. Only history user. My instance already created through Terraform without key. Later I'm adding a key. What is the expected one?
Sound.
Here we need to think what? Not Terraform.
Sound on the.
Terraform will create a key name. But existing instance, already created instance, can we attach key name or not? That we need to understand. If possibilities are there, Terraform possibilities also there. Are you going to attach key directly to instance? Let's see what Terraform plan will say. Destroy and create. Terraform is not doing destroying, Terraform is not creating. Cloud behavior. Understand? Stateful you are learning time, we need to focus both areas. Blindly go stateful, delete, create, delete. Always stateful is not delete, create. Based on your process it will do. Clear now how to understand the this is just one method only, so many methods are there now. Okay, Control S. Anyway, I'm not doing the changes. Terraform plan. No changes, right? Let's go to state file. Instance profile easy to admin is there, right? I will remove N in the state file inside. Now remote changes we already verified, right? Remote changes, how it will be work. Local changes we no need to discuss. Local changes if you do means it will apply only. But what about state file inside if you do any changes? How it will work? If I run Terraform plan, what will happen? Any error will throw? What's going on? Huh? Think and say that. These are interrogations, guys. Desert, why desert? Desert, did I do any changes? So leave it desert completely. See, local end there is no IAM profile. Desert and there is no IAM profile. But still it's updated. Why? Refresh time remote information collect and place into state file first. These changes should be there or keep or not depends on the desert state. Desert state, if you update any IAM instance profile with a different IAM role, then this will be replaced. Desert state apply, current state will change. Current state change again it will update into the state file. Now why this in ESU statement still there even run multiple applies? Desert state there is no entry related IAM instance profile to change in the state file. Still it is keeping. Okay, that is we know. But state file instead wanted I'm doing changes manually. So when I run Terraform plan, what will happen? Will recorrect automatically from the state remote and refresh time. Refreshing state. So close this. Still easy to admin is there only, right? Let's apply. Refresh state again. No changes. Clear now? Modifications only perform in time of apply only, not plan. Yeah. This IAM instant profile easy to admin is still there until you do the changes into the manual. If you do changes into the, desired state, automatically it will be replaced with desired state after creating into the remote. Till here clear? Desired state, same changes will apply remote. No need to think about this. Definitely changes depends on the manual entry here. If the manual entry is not there, the change is still there on the remote end only. Okay. And fourth is what? If you do any changes directly inside the state file, at the time of apply, automatically refresh stage will be run. So the changes will collect from remote to update the state file. So automatically correct the changes whatever you do manually. Clear? Can we stop instance through Terraform? Huh? No, not possible. Apply destroy only. What we can do, we can add a one command to stop CLI command. That command we can run through Terraform to stop instance if required. Not possible to stop instance through Terraform. Okay. So, and the next concept, is it recommended to keep the state file in your local? Let's say you are working in your one organization. 3 members are working parallelly. Whatever it is, only configurations, not state file. Is it recommended to put state file also in the GitHub? Not at all recommended. Can anyone can open your GitHub? Can anyone can read your state file inside resources and information? Username, password, private IP. State file will you like directly. Okay. In this case, 3 developers are working. Now if we run a plan, only he changes only he can see, right? Other changes are not destroyed. Why? Desired state updated already. So this exchanging time, Terraform plan play a very important role. That's what plan is. Plan says that what you are going to do, destroy or create. The destroy is not your changes, other changes, right or not? If your changes means you can understand, okay, I'm deleting the resource block, okay, destroy, no problem. But others resources are you are destroying, the plan is saying means you are not proceed. Proceed means what will happen? Resource will delete. So, how to find out that? Who did a changes? You want to find out someone did a changes. How to find out? No, all are same access is secret keys. Logs. Logs don't give you information who did a changes. But we can check one thing. Cloud trail. CloudWatch logs only. Cloud trail will give information who created a server, when created a server, what time server created. If no one is saying I don't, I'm saying that. But definitely someone can say it's my change only internally. But if he push the code now, okay. Second scenario, he pushed the code. pull code still one resource or something is going to be destroyed. How to check now? This is not my chain, this is very clear, but this is able to delete. How to check? Who did the changes? How to check now? No one is saying, no, I haven't. Okay, the changes are, I'm not made. Everyone is saying that. But how to find out? But whoever did a mistake, he pushed the code into remote. How to find out? Very good. Commit. Commits information is there, right? Whatever changes you made, each commit will update or not. Go to remote. What are the changes are deleting? Check the commits, recent commits, who did these changes. Right or not? It's simple. Commit information, who commit a code, the person username will come. My username you have seen right on the Git, Veera something. That's what Git will ask first time. Introduce yourself, name and email. That will follow everything. Every commit that will update. Understand? By seeing this commit ID, we can say that okay, these changes are you only did. See, this is the commit ID. Oh, he said maybe by mistake I have done something. This is the process how we can identify in the real time. Okay. Okay, that's all for today. The stateful introduction. So